stay-at-home moms or low-income moms, I'm gonna hook you up with 5 ideas to entertain your kids that are $5 or under. This video is going to be targeted at ages about 18 months to about 5 years, give or take. Idea number 1 is donut shop. This idea cost me a total of $3.70, and it was the highlight of my kids' day. Donuts themselves are pretty inexpensive, so just getting one per kid makes it a pretty cheap outing. Idea number 2 is bubbles and outdoors. So this could be a park, this could be your neighborhood, this could be a neighborhood walk, or this could literally be your backyard. Bubbles will entertain your kids way more than you expect them to. So run to the dollar store, run to Hobby Lobby where they have spring shop 40% off basically always, and get some bubbles for the kids to blow outside. This idea, because I ended up getting the bubbles at Dollar Tree, ran me about $1.75. So we're using basically the whole container of bubbles. Just let them go ham with the bubbles, counting the whole cost of the container. This is not going to be a multiple day use for the bubbles. You're going to get them the bubbles and let them just use them till they're gone. Although it sounds unassuming, trust me, it will entertain them way more than you're expecting it to. Okay, number 3, I saw this lady talking about how her family used to do this with her when she was a kid, and I adopted it immediately. I was like, that is so cute. I'm doing that ASAP. All you're gonna need is painter's tape and a lot of patience. This one is literally just wrapping a piece of painter's tape around your child's wrist and having them collect nature. So like little dried up flowers, weeds is what they're really gonna find. Maybe some grass, some leaves that have fallen off the trees, and they're just gonna decorate their wrists with the flowers. There's 2 ways to do this. For me, I find it easier to just collect the items and then go home and make the bracelet with what we've collected, but you can also do it as you go. I just wanna throw in that if your little one would be annoyed or overwhelmed by having a piece of tape around their wrist, you can also just glue them or tape them to a piece of paper and make a little nature activity where you collect everything and put it on a piece of paper. Okay, idea number 4 is outside story time. So what you're gonna need is a few blankets or one large blanket that will cover enough surface area, and you'll just do this in your backyard, park, or if you live in an apartment, you can just go downstairs to like the public park area and lay the blanket down and have an outdoors story time. Sometimes you're doing the same thing that you always do, but you're just switching up the location and they love it, they eat it up. So just gather some blankets. I did find 88-cent reduced snacks at Walmart. Just get a fun book and enjoy story time outside. It'll be really fun, and then afterwards they can just run around and enjoy outdoors. So toy rotations are the new revolutionary way to keep your kids entertained with their toys. Even better and cooler than that is to take them to the library and let them play with the toys there at the library. It depends on your library, of course, but I've gone to several and they've all had something along the lines of dress up, food, jungle animals, and I like to like make games out of the toys because we don't have animal toys at our house. Kind of make a pile like which one's a carnivore, which one's a herbivore, and we'll say like, is the elephant a carnivore or a herbivore? Is a tiger a carnivore or a herbivore? And just make it educational, fun, and engaging with a new set of toys. So those are 5 ways that you can entertain your kids for under $5. And just remember, your kids don't need a big expensive trip to have fun. What matters more is the connections and the moments that you're having. Because who cares if you take the kids to SeaWorld 5 times a year, but you don't sit down, read with them, and connect with them, and engage with them, and learn with them with whatever time you have. That's what matters the most, not expensive trips. So leave the house, don't be cooped up, but also don't feel like you have to spend $100 every time you step out of the door. In fact, it's not normal to spend a lot of money every time you leave the house. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe because I'm gonna have a lot more affordable ideas, mom ideas, Christian walk life ideas, and stick with me. Let's do this together.